Branson.
We know that
Everybody just having a conversation with your
right in the back. There's been so many extra meetings lately, and it's just a busy time of year. So thank you for coming, because next week is the big, gigantic meeting. So we definitely want to encourage everybody to come back for that. But thank you for coming tonight, so we can all get our voices together and prepare our questions and just prepare our thoughts, and also just think about how to wrap up the year well. I'm going to try to keep it, there's a lot to talk about, and keep it short because everybody's busy.
Yeah, and because this was kind of thrown together at the last minute because of the principals forum, which is coming up next week, we don't have an agenda, and it's just going to be kind of, I have some notes, but it's going to be a hodgepodge of things just covering the spring, what's coming up in the spring, what's occurring right now. So this week is Teacher Appreciation Week. Thank you very much for all the hard work you guys do. And we are doing a few things as a PTO. We are, the Sunshine Committee, headed up by Anita Gupta, we're providing lunch on Friday. And there's going to be a little surprise after school on Wednesday, which I don't want to say too much about, but you'll get a little announcement. And some gathering, I don't want to give it all away. On Thursday after school, some parents are going to gather with kids and do some kind of creative stuff outside to express our appreciation. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to email me. We send out emails to parents, so the teachers probably don't have any idea what I'm talking about. We have, there are 2 sign-up geniuses that I sent out from the PTO email account. One is for Wednesday, and one is for Friday. And it seems like a lot of people are really signing up, so that's great to see. You didn't get it? Okay. If you remember, could you shoot me an email? But if not, I'll try to remember to make a note of it. I don't know why, like sometimes it skips over staff members when I send out emails to, even though the email addresses correspond perfectly. So I
seem to get double.
And you get double. All right. Well, lucky you. We have our spring picnic coming up, which is May 23rd? 24th, thank you. Thursday night, and Doris Simpson has been spearheading that organizing. It's going to be really fun, kind of grassroots feel with a lot of just good, simple outdoor activity for kids and families, and food provided by Peanut Butter and Jelly Fund. I'm not sure of the menu at this point, but this time around we're trying to broaden our approach so that there'll be some morning announcements to connect with the kids with the nutritional message and a display in the lobby we're working on. And hopefully some flyers to go home that are interactive and maybe with some incentive for kids to do those activities like coloring or simple word searches and bring them back in for the event on that Thursday evening. So there's also, I think, did Doris set up sign-up genius? Yeah, there's all these sign-up geniuses lying around. There's a sign-up genius for that. If you are interested in helping out, contact me or Doris Simpson. Really, if you could help out just for a little 30-minute intervals here and there, it would really help to make the night very engaging for the kids. So, any questions about that? It's Thursday the 24th. Is that
And you have to request to get that sign-up genius?
No, it should have gone out to all of the parents and staff. Did you not get it?
From Doris's email? I don't remember seeing it, but it was from Doris's email?
It was sent, she sent me an invitation to it that I forwarded from the PTO Gmail account.
So we should search through the PTO.
So maybe resend that one. Okay, it probably would have been sent out on Sunday.
That's with like art table and all that, right? I did get that one.
Okay.
But I haven't gotten the other one.
Oh gosh.
I did get the spring vegetable.
Does anyone have an idea why it's sporadic or who gets it?
Well, let me just see. So I saw the thing from PTO that said have the breakdown. Is the sign of sheet something? I don't really think it's sign of sheet. Sorry, that's really stressful.
All right, well, sorry, if I just go back and send out all of the emails from the past few weeks, I won't do that.
Or if you could send one email all the way to the bottom.
That's a good
Right,
idea.
just
Yeah,
from-
just to
yeah,
be,
that way we
and
don't.
hopefully everybody will get that, yeah.
That one's easy.
So Anita, you just, welcome, hi. I already kind of went over the Teacher Appreciation Week activities. Is there anything else that?
No,
anything
just that.
There it is.
Never mind.
Okay, we also have a yard sale coming up this Saturday. And Nurse Moon, I think a couple PTO meetings ago, was talking about the kind of evolution that she sees of African American Heritage Night, and she happened to put out there that she was organizing a yard sale that would benefit the PTO, which is really gracious of her. However, I don't know, Molly and I are kind of feeling like there's a lot of overwhelmed volunteers at this point. There's a lot going on, especially with the administrative changes in the school. So we're perhaps probably not the ultimate source of information on that. If you guys have questions, I would direct them to Nurse Moon. Our understanding so far is that it's a yard sale between like donations that Johnson parents and community members have made, and a lot of people from the Johnson Village community. I don't know if you guys who live back there have heard anything
It's also,
about this.
it coincides with the same day the Johnson Village community yard sale. So there's, going to be
Which is here at Johnson.
No, which is in our
Johnson
neighborhood.
Village has a yard sale.
Annually.
Anybody who wants to.
And so this is on the same day as that, so that there's a lot of people here and there's some publicity for that. And so she's coordinating with that day.
Oh, okay.
And she said to bring donations, to put them on the stage behind the curtain there
Okay.
this week already.
But here's, what's happened is, I guess, you can pay $10 to get a table, and some people have done that.
I don't understand that.
Well, so say you have a bunch of stuff that you want to sell, you can pay PTO $10 to provide the table, and then whatever you make from your sales are yours, or you can donate to PTO, but it's your ownership.
Everything said you could pay $10, but then the proceeds go to Johnson, so then that's what I didn't understand why.
No, you're free to keep, you can choose to give, or it's fine to keep proceeds for yourself. Or again, we are very much on the periphery of this planning. We don't, but that's our understanding. And so, but also, and this just became clear today to me, I didn't really understand, there's going to be a PTO table, and so when people are donating, it'll go to the PTO table, and so all the funds from that table go to PTO funds. It's turned out to be a terrible weekend for Adrian and I. It's my daughter's birthday, and Adrian has family, and so any other weekend I love yard sale stuff. I would be happy to man everything, but it's just my husband's like, anyway, nobody wants to know all that. But I just can't. Anyway, we need somebody to man the table. I said, I didn't realize that until today, and so we're kind of, information has been unfolding. So
It's
I
a
said,
busy weekend.
it's a busy weekend.
Cultures, it's the local board,
Yeah,
festival.
Just normal soccer stuff.
Yeah.
There's-
Yes. So the bottom line, so as she posted until 3 o'clock, we did say, most yard sales wrap up. I think yard sales wrap up literally by 10:30. People are done. And so she said, okay, let's back it up to noon. So we do have that, but I think it can last as long as people are interested in having it last, truthfully. And I think if people want to wrap up at 10:30, that's fine. It's everybody. It's just there's freedom in it. So if anybody's interested, I'm going to be there early. I'll help set up the PTO table. I can't stay that long. If anybody.
I just have a problem because I kind of was the one that said I would take everything that didn't sell to be donated, and Salvage Army won't pick it up. But, so I just kind of need to know what time to be here, because I have about 4 little kids, so I can't be here all day. But I'm happy to come and pick up, bags of, like whatever, like large bags of stuff to donate.
Yeah.
but I just want to, and then I have emailed her twice and I haven't heard anything, so I just don't.
Well, we did officially back up the ending noon today. So, and I could come back at some point and help take the Salvation Army. So if anybody is interested in swinging their car around between noon and 1 and loading up putting some stuff in their trunk and taking it to Salvation Army, that would be a big help. And so that's a lot to put on
Just for
yourself.
clarity, the only stuff that will need to be taken to the Salvation Army is stuff donated to PTO. Because people who brought their own stuff and
Are
their own
responsible.
tables
Yes.
need to do whatever with
Yeah.
it.
And they're supposed to stay there and man their own tables.
Yes.
And what time would this, I mean, the setting up the PTO table, how would that need to start?
Well, she advertised the sale starting at 9. Now, I know that people tend to shop earlier, and I really need to be gone by about 9:30, so I was gonna go set up around 8.
So is Johnson, this one, was going to start at 9?
Yeah, I know. People are like driving around by 7.
Yeah, so you're coming at 8?
People are 10. I'll be
Oh,
there at
yeah.
8.
I can,
Yeah.
and nobody else knows.
Yeah, so if anybody wants to relieve me at 9, and literally, I think if we want to wrap it up at 10:30, 11. Yes, I think it's whenever and nobody should feel pressured in any way. You know, it's only to benefit the school.
Is there any, like guidelines for what to donate, or just anything, everything, and
At this point, I think it's probably not a great idea to donate anything, like the timing. Teresa's the only one that's come forward to, at my request, actually, so thank you very much, Teresa, to sort and price the items. And I think tomorrow's like the last day that Teresa's gonna be giving her effort to that, so like donations really won't be processed under.
They were supposed to be donated by the 20th, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then we got the throw a lot.
But then you can still get your own table, right?
Yes, well,
So, right?
we need to ask, we might have run out of tables. So you can always bring your own table and just set it up and,
Yeah, if you bring your own table, then it doesn't cost, I mean, you don't have to.
you don't have to pay the $10.
That was the third option. I think there were kind of 3 options.
Yeah.
And being part of the art center.
It was a little confusing because I thought it was at the 20th and then people would still donate, right?
Right.
the 20th of May.
But I thought the end date was donating was the 20th, but then people still donate.
It's been a work in progress.
Okay.
So if anybody else is interested in pricing and sorting, Teresa, what are you gonna do here?
Yeah, I'm usually here like at 2, 1:32, just before pickup. And I'll do tomorrow, I did today. Maybe I could do Thursday.
Yeah, huge thanks to Teresa and Dora Simpson and Lisa Wolford who made signs, advertise, and we're just looking forward to figure out the stuff at the end of the yard sale.
I mean, I thought I submitted a thing saying I could help in any way, so.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
good.
sent it in, maybe it didn't get back with like Annabelle's little.
Oh, the paper thing? Well, nurse we haven't received those, so we
Oh,
haven't
okay,
seen those,
okay.
yeah.
So I was wondering, if there's anything still needs to be done, I had said I could help set up.
Good.
Yeah,
Well, I think
whatever.
I'll be there early, Renata will be there early,
Okay.
so that would be huge.
If there's still need for pricing, you know, whatever.
Well, probably the bottom
All
line.
about yard sales.
The most important thing is probably that it be set up and someone man it. Because there won't be any money
Right.
collected, no one mans it. I mean, because even the pricing, like, if need be, they'll be sitting there and we'll do it on the spot.
And people say how
You know,
much.
But like, none of
Yeah.
that happens if
Yeah.
the table's not
Right.
manned. So I would say
Yeah.
covering the hours is the most important
Yeah,
thing
that
after.
might be better than, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I'll commit to manning it until 9 if somebody else can take it. I'll give it time.
When is it starting?
So then,
It starts at 9, but I'm gonna get there at 8, because I think.
officially 9, but
shoppers-
logical earlier.
Yeah, true. Okay.
So Sarah, can you do it from 9 till what?
Yeah.
Till 11, or whatever, until 12 is great. I mean, I think it starts dead.
Are there other people that
After-
are going to be there having their own tables too?
Yeah.
So they'll probably want to be there as long as they can sell their stuff, right?
Yeah, so I think it's your choice. We say it's open till 12.
Okay.
Again, my experience with yard sales are dead story, I actually like 11.
And then
But
at 12,
we
you,
have
and I forgot your name, but you guys can collect the leftovers. Is that what you guys will, or do you want to just,
So
Is that what you volunteered to do?
A table of my own, so there's some junk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
12 is when you think I should come.
Okay.
yeah.
you guys
So
can
anybody
change
who
the
had
hours.
put stuff in the trunk, but the Salvation Army to help. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, you guys. Another item I wanted to bring up is, well, hopefully you guys received in your folders today, and you probably heard prior to today that Ms. Muir is being transferred to Greenbrier. I know she's hopeful about that opportunity, but also sad to be leaving the Johnson community, and has felt really at home here and really enjoyed the people that she's worked with and the families. But so that makes both Ms. Muir and Mr. Bach here leaving, and I know the social committee, the school social committee is really busy with baby showers and wedding showers and retirement parties and stuff like that. So I wanted to put out there, what do you guys think of PTO? Like, should PTO do anything? We've been discussing it really informally, a goodbye gesture to both of them, and maybe after the spring concert or during the spring concert. I mean, you know, at the very end of it, there could be a presentation of a gift or something. That's just my contribution to the brainstorm. But I'd be happy to hear from you guys, like, what the PTO feels like doing.
April and I had discussed with Adrian doing something or buying something for Vern, and I guess now we have to think about Sean. And then we had a preliminary idea of doing a cake after the spring concert, but that's a lot of people, and that would be a lot of cake. So I think it would be really nice to have an opportunity for families and everybody to get together and be like, hey, you know, we love you guys, we'll be sad to see you go. But I'm not sure of another opportunity that everybody's going to be here. So I don't know how we can make that work.
What about a slideshow after the concert?
I nominate you to.
Yeah.
Help, and all of a sudden it's yours.
Does anyone know the date of the spring concert?
31st.
Oh.
Okay, so May 21st.
That's the spring picnic.
Yeah, it's a Thursday.
We had originally thought of maybe buying a Jefferson cup for Vern. I don't know what.
What are they?
A Jefferson cup. It's like a pewter cup. They're pretty standard. A lot of people get them for awards. And
Did they engrave them?
yeah, you can get them engraved.
Yeah.
The only problem is, I'll be upfront and honest, our social committee, we don't really have a whole lot of money, especially with how many babies we're having right now, and how many people are getting married, and how many people are retiring. So we just don't have a whole lot of resources to, just from a social committee standpoint, we just don't have a lot of stuff to do that, just the staff. So we'd really probably appreciate some help from PTO.
Molly?
Yeah, what about a breakfast, like we have the principal's breakfast?
Yeah.
Are you basically asking just for help for paying for more cake? Or
that was just
scratching that idea?
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I think the idea of, you know, kind of tagging on to the spring concert makes more sense than doing something separate.
Yeah.
If we could somehow supplement what you
Just
guys
because
are
so
thinking.
many people come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if nobody, I mean, I'm happy to call around about some pricing. I mean, if cookie platters are cheaper, they're certainly easier than cake. Nobody has to serve it. But I mean, it's not impossible to serve the auditorium of people. I mean, people do it all the time. So-
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I just think that it would be expensive and we couldn't pay for it. We need
Yeah, if
help.
everybody just brought their dessert.
It's to thank Mr. Hope and shouldn't it be something else than food that everybody enjoys? I mean, something more for him.
You don't enjoy
Oh,
food.
Maybe gifts or.
Well, he can take the leftovers home.
I mean, it's fine.
Jefferson Cup is really, really easy. It's not hard to get one.
How much is it?
They sell them everywhere.
How much are they?
Maybe
It just depends. I mean, I think they run anywhere from like 30 to 50 bucks. You can get them at the Virginia shop. Like you use
I
my
think that's a
Barrett.
great
So hold
idea.
it in, or what happens?
I mean, I put jewelry in my, yeah. You probably put it on his desk. Whatever.
erasers.
I think they're like 30 to 50 bucks.
Oh, but he doesn't, he likes it, prefers to stand up. He doesn't, he got rid of the desk. Yeah.
And I mean, I think that he especially deserves, you know, he's been here for a long time, so he needs a proper send off, I think.
I mean, other ideas, I don't know,
Like flag
like,
or something?
Yeah, or something, I mean, I guess I'm just imagining a Jefferson's cup is nice, but it just seems almost so formal. Like something maybe more personal, like.
He really likes, he rock climbs, that's all I really know.
Yeah.
He's really into rock climbing, so I don't know if anybody here does that, or
Does he rock climb outside, or does he rock climb in the gym?
outside.
I thought that maybe,
Carabiners.
if somebody's gifted
Yeah.
in writing lyrics, we could change the lyrics to the James G. Johnson
Oh,
song.
gosh.
Or Mr. Fogg.
Like
All sing
officially
it,
or just
surprise
for
it.
what?
No, and surprise it, I don't know. Post the words up on the screen and everybody, all the kids know that song already, all the teachers do.
Is there any kind of legacy that he wants to leave behind in the school that's more of a permanent thing that we offer kind of as, I mean, that's different than a gift. That's more like planting a tree or
Yes.
a rock climbing wall in the gym or something like that. And I don't know if we wanted to look into something like that, if we should ask his input if we're going to go that kind of route, like what kind of legacy. It's always here.
Or like a little.
I like the tree idea.
We did keep the garden thing going a lot longer this year.
You can throw a big, huge rock
That's right. And
Yeah.
Mr. Buck's
it's
rock.
sprayed. Spray paint just for all.
Not to mention all the rest of it.
Oh, that rock.
It'll be my business, I'm sure.
You're from Berlin. That's
So, do we want to look into the tree?
I think the tree idea is great, and we could even like have it planted that evening after spring concert or something.
That's nice.
A little plaque.
We can all go out and plant.
Well, is there any budget concern there? I mean, the tree is a little more expensive. I
Could we get a nursery to help like donate it?
Dog- Yeah, you could have $40.
Are there local,
I'm sure we
local nurseries that would help us?
Southern states or snow.
Or Ivy.
I would think the plaque would be the most expensive thing. I don't know.
Because you could also put a plaque, like, pretty name the garden, that one garden could be like, the Vernon Bach Vegetable Garden, so they could, like, you could put a plaque in the garden. That's what I need.
How much was it to do the plaque for the young girl with the tree? Isn't there a plaque out there?
Yeah.
Does anybody know, does anyone here?
I know the Parks and Recreation planted the tree.
Oh, they
They may have even purchased the tree.
Yeah, Parks and Rec took care of the tree.
And replaced it, because it was damaged, and replaced it.
How do we
Yeah.
ask them?
For a tree?
For a tree?
What?
Parks and Rec.
Because they
might
maintain
get
the ground.
deals.
Yeah, but maybe we can
Right,
ask them.
instead of us paying for it.
If they would.
I think that's unlikely, but that never
If they have
hurts
an
to
extra
ask.
tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of like donating, the other place, I had never visited before, but there's that one on Preston, the Fifth Street, or Fifth Season.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're fairly new. They seem like they would be a business that would be interested in.
Would you be willing to call around and explore who might be
Sure,
willing to
sure,
do
yeah. I mean, but they seem like a nice group of folks who would want to make a community connection.
Absolutely.